Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yan.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that...
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end I did acquire a small piece of smaragdus jadeite. Miss Janfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must
Wait, isn't smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hair?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before renting them. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for it. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item.
Guaranteed genuine? With 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false? Yes.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained...
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the...
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell.
The wind rises. Behold! The wind rises.
Whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me. Is there something I...
How do you do, Miss Zhiqiao? We understand from Mr. Crop. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you...
The hairpins. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my... I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, My family is in the ore business too. But business has been suffering ever since the cast. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants... That's what the hairpins were. But now that I've lost the hairpin...
Why does Paimon have a set...
Would you really?
Hold on. Don't run.
Huh? Well,
Let me see.
That's right! Janfei said she's a legal advisor. True.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation, and given the rarity of smaragdus jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation...
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Zhiqiao looks...
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpin.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite... Whichever way you look at...
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need...
Please. Please. However much it is, now that it's come to the...
Yes, legally speaking, it seems... So hold on a moment, Miss Zhiqiao. When you...
What did I feel? My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past.
Smoothed. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few...
Ah, Miss Janfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao. You lost them? Are you serious?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly,
Mora! Do you have any I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. It was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay...
Alright, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official...
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay...
looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that
Please wait, Miss Chow. I have something to... It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit.
Quit following me. What shall I try this time?
I want a new toy.
Miss Janfei, what is this about?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not...
What do you mean? Are you
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless... I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground, and if mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could... Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time.
Now that is strange. If I have deduced correctly, he may still have this...
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now!
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this.
Well then, since you're so
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Miss...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for every... It feels like Janfei is even more concerned with them.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything anywhere commissioned but not bound by a contract?
I understand. Then I will be glad to
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and...
This contract has so many pages.
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract.
I've had a read through.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite... I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before.
Miss Janfei, I have to ask.
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter. But either way, also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage... But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go... I've got it! Let's pay a visit to... If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first...